fun of girls all the time for not controlling their sexual urges and being hoes all the time. Like, she belongs to the streets, all this stuff. You tell guys that they're losers if they don't go to the gym. They're losers if they play video games. You're a loser if you smoke weed. You're a loser if you watch sports. You need to exercise discipline. But when it comes to girls, oh shit, get a vasectomy because you can't control yourself, because you're not capable of exercising discipline. Why do you have to be disciplined in every single aspect of life? Networking, success, all this stuff, watching sports, playing video games. You need to be on your stuff. But for women, nut inside girls with after getting a transgender surgery.
Tristan Tate, July. Don't call me Red Pill. Those guys are mostly dorks. Is the Red Pill dying? What is the Red Pill? So I wanted to ask what Bard said about the Red Pill. Oh, we can just make it read it to us.
The Red Pill is a term that originated from the 1999 science fiction film The Matrix. In the film, Neo is offered a choice between taking a red pill or a blue pill. The red pill will allow him to see the truth about the world, while the blue pill will allow him to remain in blissful ignorance. In the real world, the red pill has come to be used as a metaphor for the moment when someone comes to a realization about the true nature of reality. This realization can be about anything, but it is often used in the context of men's rights and gender politics. In the men's rights movement, the red pill is often used to refer to the moment when a man realizes that the world is not fair to men. This realization can come about through a variety of experiences, such as being divorced, being falsely accused of rape, or simply being treated unfairly by women. The red pill can also be used in a more general sense to refer to the moment when someone realizes that the world is not what it seems. This realization can be about anything, from the nature of reality itself to the way that society is structured. The red pill is a controversial term, and there is no single definition of what it means. However, it is generally used to refer to the moment when someone comes to a realization about the true nature of reality, and this realization can have a profound impact on their life. Here are some of the specific beliefs that are associated with the red pill. The world is not fair to men. Women are the gatekeepers of sex and relationships. Men need to be more assertive and dominant in order to be successful. The media and the government are controlled by feminists. It is important to note that not all people who identify with the red pill believe all of these things. However, these beliefs are common among red pillars. The red pill has been criticized for its misogyny, sexism, and violence. However, its supporters argue that it is simply a way of opening people's eyes to the truth about the world. Whether or not you agree with the red pill, it is a term that has become increasingly popular in recent years. It is important to understand what it means and what it stands for, so that you can form your own opinion about it.
Thanks, Bard. Now let's ask, is the red pill dying? I like its answer better than ChatGPT.
The red pill is a controversial term that has been around for several years. It is often used in the context of men's rights and gender politics, and it is associated with a number of negative beliefs about women. In recent years, there has been some evidence to suggest that the red pill is dying. For example, the subreddit r, the red pill, which was once one of the most popular subreddits on Reddit, has seen a significant decline in traffic in recent years. Additionally, the number of people who identify as red pillars has also declined. There are a number of reasons why the red pill may be dying. One reason is that the movement has been widely criticized for its misogyny and sexism. Additionally, the red pill has been associated with a number of violent incidents, which has further damaged its reputation. Another reason why the red pill may be dying is that there are now a number of alternative movements that offer similar beliefs without the same level of toxicity. For example, the men's rights movement, MRM, is a larger and more mainstream movement that also focuses on the issues that are important to red pillars. However, it is important to note that the red pill is not dead yet. There are still a number of people who identify as red pillars, and there are still a number of websites and forums that promote red pill ideology. It is possible that the red pill will continue to decline in popularity, but it is also possible that it will find a new audience in the future. Only time will tell whether the red pill is truly dying. However, it is clear that the movement is facing some serious challenges, and it is likely that its popularity will continue to decline in the years to come.
That's an insane answer, bro. What the fuck? That's kind of along the lines of what I was gonna say and finish off this video with, probably. because you see so as Andrew Tate rose, everyone else rises as well. All right, there was a bunch of content creators that rose with him under the likes of self-improvement, Redpill, like business, all this stuff kind of puts it together, just like men stuff. And you'll see people like Hamza. So Hamza Ahmed, this man grew to 2.15 million subscribers in the last 2 years, basically under the guise of this self-improvement movement, which was most definitely accelerated by the fact of Andrew Tate's rise and everything that happened with that. I mean, like, on top of the fact that I still think that frustration from the 2020 incident is what led this movement, this aggressiveness in men, in that talk of like, oh, look at this misogyny, whatever, blah blah blah, and now it's toning down. All right, the red pill was very aggressive. It was delivered very aggressively through Andrew Tate, and then he was jailed, went away for 6 months. Now it gave space away from the movement, space away from being able to push so much of that content that he was able to push out. It basically kind of defamed Andrew Tate, and now it made him and a lot of other content creators just kind of like drop the red pill movement. It's not necessarily dead, but it's not red pill anymore. Like, it's not this aggressive, have like a high value man, have all the money, have all the woman. One woman, like, she can only fuck you, but you can fuck anyone else, like, whatever. All this problematic stuff, I guess, all these problematic opinions that I'm staying neutral of right now. Because you see, with Hamza, he's a huge guy. He knows he's associated with all this red pill people. He knows Eman Godsey, the Fresh and Fit crew, Sneeko. Him and Sneeko had a thing. Like all these, if you know these names, which you should if you're involved at all. If you're watching this channel, you're finding it somehow. So here we go. Look at this. A month ago. This is all pretty recent. Take the self-improvement out of the red pill, and all you are left with is a haram degenerates. I used to tell other young men on the red pill subreddit to not speak about their interests. Don't tell her about how much you love the gym. Just say you do some push-ups and you'll look cooler and you'll attract more girls. Stupid advice. It works if your girl is to sleep with as many girls as possible, but why would you want to do that? Stinky hole the other guys have recently beat up. Disgusting. Anyway, he goes on to say, imagine not showing your authentic interests and literally not connecting with a woman who could have been so good for you because you took a dirty red pillar's advice. Now you see why I suggest to never watch a dirty red pillar again. You see how hard he's going off on these fucking, like, that red pill thing right now as of a month ago. And he even admits, he's like, I used to blah blah blah, he red pill subreddit. Used to give the advice that would get guys the most girls. You can't trust a single a red pill high value man influencer these days. They're all hypocritical, and that's why this entire masculinity space is a laughingstock. They say they are traditional strong men, and they'll tell you, cheat on your girlfriend, not get married, be a player. A traditional strong man gets married, remains faithful even under temptation, and has lots of children. Patrick Bet David is a great example of this, and only man in this space IMO. Interesting. I haven't read this before. All the rest are degenerates. They'll say that women who sleep around become damaged, but then they sleep with the same women, causing the damage they speak so ill of. They're telling you to focus on yourself and, etc. We need more strong fathers, basically. So he's completely I don't know if it's like a 180, but it's like, man, he really is just denouncing this fucking shit. Hardworking men, blah blah. The red pill, there you go. The red pill is over. The alpha males are cringe. The way of the superior man is the answer. We need less degenerate red pillars in the masculinity space and more fathers. What else am I gonna say? Staying single so you can fuck dirty brain dead girls from Instagram. What list going on? Red Pill podcast to shout out the same kind of girls is not my duty. Oh my goodness, man, he's fucking rampaging. So that's the most of it. It all happened about a month or two ago. So I guess he just had this realization. But it's under the same, like it's all in the same timing. First man is another man, another guy who rose with this high value man, red pill, like self improvement, like how to get girls. You know, it's all in the same vein. And he's been making those types of videos for the last, like, I don't know how long, year or two. A couple years. I've mainly found him in the last year or two. And you see his video here. I'm not gonna go all about it, but it says the end of First Man, and he basically around here. See this message? The importance of fathers. The importance of fathers. Right? He's changing this message in comparison to like 5 years is too much. But and other than, you know, completely going for his first man products, importance of external attraction for men. Anyway, his message was pretty good overall, but like even him at one point, I'm not gonna go, you know, try to find it right now, but I guess it skewed too far into like the whole red pill high value man thing, and then now he is also basically denouncing the whole thing, the importance of fathers. And then the end of First Man is basically him shitting on all the, like, the current red pill space, self-improvement space YouTubers, and just be like, I'm done with this. Like, I want more. You know, I'm not just subject to being this. So he basically is like, yeah, this is gonna be the end of like what First Man was, and then, you know, he's doing his whole podcast or his whole streaming business. I don't know too much about it, but I just know that through this video and this video as well, you can see that he's basically denouncing the whole red pill like thing and changing it up a little bit. No, Iman. Here's Iman. He doesn't really mention too much about it, but yeah, I know. But this is just like proof to show that like he's with the Tates, so like he's in that camp. Thoughts and prayers go out to the Tates and the entire camp. Sinister to time this leading into New Year's Eve, and don't get it twisted, it was timed, it was planned, it was a spectacle for the media. That's a whole other can of beans that I could get into, but I'm not. And then a couple of months ago as well, this is the godfather of red pill, right? So this guy, he made this book. We all know the book. It's called The Rational Male or whatever. Yeah, The Rational Male. This guy basically started this red pill movement back in like the early teens, the early 2000s, like the 2014 or something like that. And now he tweets, the quickest path to becoming a high value man. Do not get married, avoid family creation, vasectomy in your 20s, lift consistently, eliminate all sedations, learn game and networking, play to your strength, build wealth, and resist easing up on your focus. Obviously, some of these are pretty decent, but this got a crazy blowback from the community, bringing in those content creators that I was mentioning, like Sneeko, goes off. In this video, I'm gonna thank you, Abba, and Preach, for your service.
Fun of girls all the time for not controlling their sexual urges and being hoes all the time. Like, she belongs to the streets, all this stuff. You tell guys that they're losers if they don't go to the gym. They're losers if they play video games. You're a loser if you smoke weed. You're a loser if you watch sports. You need to exercise discipline. But when it comes to girls, oh shit, get a vasectomy because you can't control yourself, because you're not capable of exercising discipline. Why do you have to be disciplined in every single aspect of life? Networking, success, all this stuff, watching sports, playing video games. You need to be on your stuff. But for women, nut inside girls with after getting a transgender surgery.
See, we didn't quite lose Sneeko there. Honestly, it looks like the red pill is imploding very quickly.
Red pill is
recently
imploding.
You saw Andrew Tate.
Boom, Tristan Tate tweet, which is what I was actually just gonna pull up. This video is from 2 months ago. So you see how this is like very recent, all just imploding on itself. It's very interesting. Tristan Tate, July. Don't call me Red Pill. Those guys are mostly dorks. And then, please don't refer to me as Red Pill. Those guys those people are autistic. Also, as a half black man, descendant from whatever, he's talking about something. But here, this one's funny. Finally, those Red Pill guys got it right. The Reddit kids who think the world is secretly controlled by Jewish people, whatever. Someone calls them Red Pill guys. He says, "Don't call me Red Pill, please." So he is like, get that away. I don't want the fucking title. That is weird. This is the Montgomery video I was gonna make, but which is interesting, right? This is Andrew Tate's brother, the whole catalyst of what became the Red Pill movement in the last couple of years. So, is the Red Pill dead? No, I don't think the Red Pill is dead. I think it's obviously changing. It originated obviously from the Matrix, as this is the truth, you know, Red Pill truth, blue dream, and in the last couple of years, it's turned into more of like the truth of men, and it was basically, how did I write it here? I liked it a lot, actually, how I wrote it in my script. Is the Red Pill dead? No, but I do think it's going through a massive change. Like we said in the beginning, the Red Pill originally came out of a symbol of truth, and in general, the truth in general, sorry, and slowly turned into a Trojan horse that would bring men's deepest frustrations to the foreground. It did its job at grabbing attention and turning the tides of war, and now it'll turn into something else. So it may have been aggressive at first, like I was saying, but it was a needed catalyst to bring these sort of conversations into society that we're having now. You know, fitness, mental health, business, relationships, religion, what it is to be a man, and you know, distrust in government, which I feel like is a thing that, you know, most people are feeling these days. It's kind of a weird situation we're at. I mean, like, you know, aliens, no one cares, crazy. So yeah, it's going through a massive change, and we'll see what it ends up.